Hello everyone, it's John, Shopkeep Arty. Today I have got Singaporean artist Marvin Chew with me. Hi Marvin, how are you?
Hi, John. I'm good. Hello, everybody.
Good. The reason we are here is we are introducing to you a new series, art series that we are doing with Marvin in the coming weeks/months. And I wanted to highlight to you exactly what we're going to be covering because it is going to be an extravaganza. We've not done something with Marvin for a good while because he's been focused on, if you watched one of our previous conversations with him a few weeks ago. He'd been doing this exhibition in Singapore, and it was quite a big amount of work. And so he's been very locked in his art studio, but he is ready to come out of hibernation and do a three-part art series with us. And it's covering loads of great techniques, tips. We'll be doing it live on webinar. The price will also, though, include the video recording. So if you can make all of them live, then great. And you'll be able to ask questions and things like that and really learn as much as possible. But if you can't make all of them, it doesn't matter. You'll get the videos to all of them so you can watch them to your heart's content as many times as you want. So the first one, which is taking place live on Tuesday, the 27th of February, 2 o'clock UK time. We are covering how to mix greens and paint trees and foliages. And with all these classes, Marvin's curated a whole load of brilliant imagery and for you to look at. But here we're obviously going to be focused on trees and foliage, and you've detailed different types of trees, the different color palette mixers, things like that. And we're going to be, I would imagine, painting a lovely foliage tree scene. Is that right?
Yes, that's right, John. So always receive compliments that my trees look very nice and very lively. So I've taught my previous classes how I mix green colors and how to paint trees. So I thought I'll bring this little skills, I guess, to the audience here. Yeah, so get ready. It's going to be quite a challenge because maybe some things that you're not used to. So who knows, you'll pick up something different.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'm really looking forward to that. And if you can make fairly natural looking trees in your paintings, it can totally transform your painting, no matter what your landscape is, or if you're doing some house with some trees, it just brings it all to life. So I would say it's maybe not quite as important, but almost as important as doing realistic eyes in your portraits. You know, it's that one thing in the scene that having good realistic trees, it can really bring it to life. So really looking forward to that. The next one is a month later, 26th of March, and this will be 2 o'clock UK time again. And this time, Marvin is going to be focused on how to paint water surfaces and reflections, another really, really key and core skill. And you've included some really great reference paintings and photos of water scenes that you've done, and we're going to be exploring that in some paintings.
Yes, that's right. So usually when we paint water, the most difficult part is to make it look natural and make the water look like they're flowing, even if they're still, whether it's still water, whether they're moving water, they tend to have certain amount of movement. Very calm water, even if like you drop a penny into a very calm water, there will still, repercussion. You see the ripples and things like that. So in this session, I'll share with you how I make the water look similarly, realistic, but not following the reference photo exactly, because I've seen a lot of students, when they paint water, they try to copy exactly as the picture and end up looking very muddy and overworked. So this session will be about how to simplify and how to make your water look realistic, but in the most minimal way possible.
That sounds brilliant. Another really key skill. So we've got trees and water reflections in your watercolor
Mm.
paintings. Really, really brilliant. And then again, a month later, this time 23rd of April, Tuesday again, 2 o'clock UK time, we're going to be talking about human figures. So adding human figures in urban street scenes. And again, that's one of those things that you can do a building, and if you put something that you can't identify. We're so used to seeing human figures in any photo or whatever. And if it looks wrong or disproportionate or, something not quite right, it can really discombobulate you when you're viewing the painting. So a really key thing. And again, Marvin's included some really great reference paintings that he's done previously. And I guess you're going to be talking through almost the anatomy of a human and how you kind of create the story of figures in your paintings.
Yes, yes. Unlike in a portrait or a figurative class, which is really detailed into the full proportions of a human figure, like the posture and the gesture. I'm not going to into that. What I'm going into is just the basic shape, and I'll also cover proportions, but not into that detail as a full model pose, that sort of kind of work. But it's just, this tiny little stick figure we used to say. But instead of just a circle and a few sticks, it's slightly more detailed. And I think I covered that back in 2021 when we did a workshop. So this will be an extension of that. I also covered how to make your figures looks a little bit more realistic, more believable as a pedestrian on the street, maybe. So instead of everyone having the same posture, how do you vary? If you have a crowd of people, for example, how do you vary their gesture, their posture, so that it looks natural? It's just like when you're snapping a picture in a busy market, you'll see that everyone is doing different things. And then if you have everyone posing the same way, it will look very, dead, very, very stiff looking and not natural. So how do you avoid that? And also talking about how do you do spacing, how do you place the figures on a street scene, their placement, their spacing, and things like that.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's really important. An amazing series covering trees and foliage, reflections, and human figures in your paintings, which are some really key ingredients to making your paintings pop. So I'm really looking forward to that series. As I said, you get the live entry ticket, but you also get the video included as well. So it's all comes as one price. So check out the link. It'll either be below or above this video. I don't quite know, somewhere on the page. And you can check out more information about it and then decide whether you want to join us. Can't wait. Thank you so much for your time today, Marvin. It's been really great and really looking forward to the series.
Thank you, John.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye. See you.